Hi, I'm Ted Rosas, and I'm here to talk about skateboarding and maintenance. And I'm here to talk about how to save your board. Oh, wrong one. How to save your board and prevent pressure cracks and snapping of your tails, noses, or the middle of the board. And I'm going to talk about that now. Pressure crack is when you tighten your trucks too tight, like you might tighten them wrong. That you might see little cracks right along where your trucks would be at. Like you can run your finger along and you can touch them, you can feel them. Little cracks on where the bolts, like here's the bolt and it just goes out like this, just like this straight. Now, to prevent snapping of the tails is by when you go to land on your board, instead of landing with both your feet in the middle, like uh, you should always land on the bolts, like because when you go to skate, your foot's going to be right here. You have your back foot right here. Well, this is the front. I don't know why this is right here, but this is the back. This is the front. When you go to slide your foot, you want to make sure that you slide it on top of the bolts. When you when you're in the air, you want to make sure that your back foot flings off the board. Not fling off, but like lift up and land on trucks. Because if you land directly in the middle, you're going to either put more pressure cracks into it, which are larger ones, snap it, or break it. Another thing to prevent injuries is when you pop, don't land don't land with both your feet on the tails, because they could snap right here and they can whack you right in the balls, which is actually gonna hurt. I've seen a friend of mine do it and he cried, and it was kind of painful to watch. But always keep your eyes on where your feet are at. Always got to keep your shoulders level with the board when you go in the air. Now, make sure that your board has a good concave to it, like right here, has a good concave to it, and that the tail and nose are not too big or too small. Make sure that your board is probably about as big as your shoulders. Hold it right here. Be sure that your trucks are about as big as your shoulders. I'm sorry, I just gotta do this. This was kind of annoying me. Make sure that you don't just pick the board for just the design. Be sure that you pick it to where it fits your style, like the concave of it, the way how big the noses and tails are, how thick the board is. Make sure that's not too thick. This is a 6.5 layered board. But be sure not to just pick it for the design, because I mean, I got some boards that just have the crappiest designs, like this one. This is a really good board, but I just don't like the design of it. It just has random name things on it. You know, it's kind of stupid, but it was a good board while it lasted. Another thing is when you get chips on the top, like if you chip it, just take the grip tape, peel it back a little bit, tear the thing off, put the grip tape back up there. It saves a lot of putting cracks into it. Never, when you're riding, never stop the board like this. It's like, always put your foot out and try to stop yourself, or just bail, like jump and then just catch it with one of your feet, or whatever. And it stops from this happening. Stops this from happening. This is really sharp. Like if you can see right here, it's chipped because it's gotten weak. It's gotten incredibly weak near the very tip of it, of the back. So I've been kind of cautious about that. But luckily I got a new board, which is my Darkstar. But I hope this video has helped you about a few things that would help your board out by not like putting cracks into it and saving your trucks, like your trucks. Oh, another thing. When you go to put your trucks on, be sure that when you put them in, you put this one in first, go down right here, and then go over here. Do this one second. Come all the way back up here. This one, put this one in, and come back down and do this one. Sorry, but it's like everything's backwards in the camera. I hope this video has helped you about how to put in your trucks, how to save your board, how to avoid pressure cracks, and bye.